Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. We're going to be covering an Amber video that popped up on my feed the other day. I think Jordy might have played this on stream. I don't really remember, but I want to cover this video because, well, first off, we're not going to be doing our live stream tonight because we're going to do
Toys for Tots shopping.
Toys for Shopping Tots.
Black Friday. It's gonna be fun.
Toy shopping for tots.
Right.
Not shopping for toys.
Yeah, baby.
We're going to be doing that. We could revisit this video on stream one day. It's a good one. Some of these Amber compilations are hilarious. But I wanted to at least put a video out today since we won't be doing our Friday live stream tonight. This one is from Beanbag in a Curry. Amberlynn Reid once said she could pay her viewers' bills, rent, and now she's broke. This might be good to revisit on a stream one day just for the audience participation. Everything I do, video-wise, I always think, oh, should we do this with the viewers?
Yeah.
But I think this should be a good video. Hello?
So do you ever wish you had talent?
Oh.
I do. I know how to pay upwards to like 40 people's rent.
Uh-huh.
And you know, it was probably true. It was probably true.
I think she means like the reaction channels by like giving them content.
Maybe. Yeah,
But
it's not enough to pay the rent. Sorry, Amber.
But she probably could have paid a couple of people.
Yeah, I'm sure she.
I am the literal money maker of Girl World. Now that's a fucking talent. All by literally just being boring as
Now look at her.
Now look at her.
Asking for pennies on Venmo.
Poor thing.
So that's mean. Thanks.
But
Did you see the Instagram thing that I sent you?
Mm-hmm.
She said she spent over $10,000 on her acrylics this year.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
That's literally crazy.
Cameo is 40% off. Whew.
Like, I could understand if it, like, she can afford it, clearly. I could understand if it were, like, Legos, you know, something.
Anything of value.
It's something of substance.
Yeah.
But, like, little acrylic panels.
Yeah. Garbage.
Literal garbage.
Mm-hmm.
I might need to turn it down to like 73. I might need to do that. You can't afford AC. I almost just answered with a really snarky answer and I had to stop myself, so be very proud of that. But yes, I can afford AC. When they said...
Could. Past tense.
Could, yeah.
What, can you not afford AC? I was about to say, I can afford AC for everyone in this chat.
But down below, you can see my...
Probably could at one point.
She absolutely could have. And this is when she restarted the live streams and the memberships.
Mhm.
I remember that. This is when she was getting $6,000 a month just from memberships. Not even her regular 10 grand at least in ad revenue. She could absolutely have bought everyone a brand new air conditioning unit.
No, she had to buy plastic.
She needed toys to put in a bin.
That I don't like calling them toys because they're not toys.
Yeah, they're not toys. They're just nothing.
It's garbage.
Garbage.
It's like, see that garbage can of shit? It's that stuff. It's flat.
Garbage.
my Cameo link. It is 40% off.
I have a couple of heat guns. I could like mold those out into little things like.
And you sell them to Amber for $10,000.
Yeah.
And I have made a Cash App as well.
I could buy one single Warhammer box.
Oh my god. I love you giving me all your money. Thank you so much. You probably, never mind, I'm not even gonna say it.
And that
She was probably gonna say you probably can't even afford that.
Uh-huh.
is because I am currently in a stage of life where YouTube is no longer my job.
Thank you
she
for the
was really, really smug and really loved rubbing it in people's faces how much more wealthy she was than every other person on the planet.
Oh yeah, that was her favorite thing.
Yeah, she loved it.
phobic super chat. If you guys want to, super chat me roast, just roast me. Roast me, go for it. I don't give a fuck.
And
It
this
could be
is the
fucking-
day that she crashed out and quit the live because she got roasted.
Yeah.
After she asked to get roasted.
Yes. One of my favorite streams.
Fat phobic all you want, but I'm gonna be laughing to the bank.
No, you're laughing to Timu.
Yeah, you were laughing to Timu. You were giving the freaking Timu all of your money, Amber, for junk.
Just, I don't even think Timu. I bet she was buying them overpriced on Amazon because Timu takes too long to deliver.
You're probably right. She was keeping some little
There it is.
some slave workers in rice for the week, I guess. Jeez, Amber.
Thank you for the money, especially $5. I love a good $5. Thank you.
And to everybody saying, hold on. To everybody saying that there's not going to be any Amber content to cover or react to, there are fantastic channels that compile Amber's stuff that have tons and tons of content.
That's true.
Going back years. Like, here's Apathetic Facts, one of the very well-known ones for all the demonetization stuff they went to, going back over 3 years. Like, look, pre-hijabi foodie.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have Bottle, who is another fantastic one that goes back a fucking long time as well. How long? 4 years covering the Amber stuff. And of course, they have compilation channels, Beanbag and a Curry. So there is Amber content for days.
That's right.
With a nice retrospective on it.
Mm-hmm.
Much appreciated. You're lucky I'm lazy. You're lucky. That's all I gotta say. You're lucky I'm lazy because, honey, I got the money. I got the time.
Definitely got that.
I got the lawyer.
You have a law student.
She probably had an baby on Instagram that was going to law school.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
That's a good
I've got a lawyer.
That's a good thumbnail.
It was probably a hater pretending to be a lawyer.
But I'm lazy.
I think that was
me
to
too,
Jordy.
Tegan. I'm making money. I'm going to the bank. Thank you,
I know,
Minnie.
that's a
But
better
I'm
thumbnail.
She's probably never even gone into a
me
bank
too,
in her life.
Tegan. I'm making money. I'm going to the bank.
Yeah, actually.
That's good.
Perfect.
We used to have a bingo card called Flex Lynn.
Yeah.
Because she would brag in every stream or every video how much
She
money
loved
she
flexing all of her money.
Bank.
Remember every
Thank
time
you,
she would
Minnie, for-
show her purse, she would show all the cash in her purse,
Yeah.
nonchalantly. Look at all the cash in my purse.
Super chat, you're nothing but a bitch. But I love that because I got your money, honey.
Even before I found that out, I was talking to my friend and I said, I am going to take a break from YouTube because mentally, it's not worth it to me. It's not worth it. Thankfully, I have an amazing savings. I,
Lie.
worked for my money and I got it. Yes.
Work for my money.
Yeah. Uh-huh. 1 hour a week work. I work 1 hour a week for $10,000.
She holds up her phone. It's hard work.
It is.
I got that shopping addiction going, you know what I'm saying? But I also know how to save my money.
Yeah.
I'm responsible.
Oh, good.
And I
then
need
you
to
have
just focus
investments and
on-
savings, and you're fine. Why are the cameos a discount clearance cameos?
Yeah.
Huh. Weird.
On me and my own. And the drama on YouTube.
I am still so flabbergasted that she has nothing saved.
Is she lying though? Does she have savings, but she just doesn't want to have to actually use her money to pay her bills, so she wants other people to do it?
I don't know. And that's what's even worse is I can't tell.
Right.
We got this sound clip though.
I have to go be a normal person now.
YouTube is not worth it to me.
Oh yeah, I was really bad with money. I grew up with nothing, so it's like the psychological weird thing that your mind does. You're
Well,
gonna
you've been
go
in
one of
therapy
two
for
ways
years,
when you grow up
supposedly,
with
so you'd
nothing.
think,
You're either gonna be super
work on that.
Yeah.
You think?
No, everything is something bad happened when she was a...
Mama Lynn's fault. She has no money. Did you know
Oh
my
my
mom
God,
was a drug
I have
addict?
to
That's
watch
why I
my
have no
money
money.
in case it all goes away. Or you're gonna be my extreme that I did is I need all the stuffs in case my money goes away.
Well, maybe you should have got a house then.
Why would... that? I've never heard of that.
No, it doesn't make sense.
I don't know why I was like that.
Well, if that was your train of thought, you would be thinking like, okay, I need to buy a house, I need to buy a car, not I need to buy knockoff Lafufu.
Right.
It's like
She needed things to play choosy with. It was
I
the
just
only
would
thing that
spend
kept
money
her
all the
sane.
time. Some people are bad with money. I mean, one thing for sure is my bills were always paid on time. I've never been I've never been the type to not be responsible in that way. But it's like my free money, my money that was
All
just
free
chilling.
money, Amber.
It literally
It was all
is.
free money for you.
Spend. Like, my hobbies are expensive.
They're not, though.
Oh, Legos are expensive.
Lego is the only thing that's expensive, but acrylics and knockoff plastic tchotchke.
Yeah, no.
Like Lego and this and that. And
I do not do YouTube for the money. I've tried to explain that several times.
I can't go. I don't think many people would say you're at work and your boss comes up to you and says, I've decided I'm not going to pay you anymore. You can keep coming in though.
That's what happens when you have a contract job.
That is what happens when you have a contract.
I don't think anyone would.
A lot of people do. A lot of people don't even make money on YouTube.
A lot of people don't make money on YouTube, and you could still do YouTube and earn revenue in other ways through YouTube.
And
It's not all just AdSense.
And not even that, but a lot of people who do make money on YouTube don't make enough to live off of.
No.
I don't think anyone would. I understand I wasn't coming on here as frequently as I should have been or would have been, could have been, but I was still coming.
I am a big spender. We all know this, but I'm also a really big saver. I make sure that I have all my money for taxes come the new year.
So, yeah, she just saves up money for taxes and that's it.
That's her. I'm a big saver. I have a big savings. That's Texas.
Make sure I have money put back just in case,
I bet
because
she spends less on taxes than most of them.
Probably.
She writes off everything. She shows everything in her vlog, so she can write off everything.
She writes off all of her little junk charms and shit. Even though she wasn't showing them, she was still writing them off because she has a tax person who's allowing her to cheat at her taxes. That's why she was so adamant about making sure she had the same tax person.
I mean, she probably, she writes off her takeout order. She writes off...
But you're not allowed.
Going out to bingo, all that stuff. She shows it on her channel. She
Right.
shows herself eating it.
But things that you were going to buy anyways, you're not allowed to write off on your taxes. If you would have bought them anyways, like her food, she was going to buy that anyway. So you're not allowed to write that off on taxes.
I don't know.
you never know what's going to happen with your pets.
Twinkie has surgery on Friday.
They have pet insurance, Amber.
Twinkie has surgery on Friday. And
she didn't even have a couple $1,000s to pay for Twinkies. Like, that's what's ridiculous. Okay, so if I had $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 set aside to pay my taxes next month, and then my dog needed $2,000 for surgery, I'm going to take the fucking money out of my taxes savings to pay for my dog's surgery.
Elective.
Not come to the internet like, oh, guys, please pay for my dog's surgery. I only have $50,000 saved to pay taxes. I can't possibly pay for my dog's surgery with my own money.
Elective surgery.
Right.
that is why you guys have randomly been hearing me say, I'm going to the vet. I'm going to the vet. Because I am trying so fucking hard to figure out what is wrong with her.
you might have to take them to an emergency vet visit, or I don't have insurance. So I need to have money just in case any.
Why would you not have insurance? Why would you not have pet insurance? Insurance is fucking expensive. Pet insurance is not as expensive as human insurance, but still pretty fucking expensive. Amber could afford it.
Yeah.
Amber could afford to buy insurance for her whole chat, probably. So why didn't she have it?
It has the same size face as Bedbound Era.
Yep.
Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Indistinguishable.
Emergency vet visit, or I don't have insurance. So I need to have money just in case I need to go to the hospital, or extra doctor visits, etc., etc. I would never ever spend money that I don't have.
I think it's just so weird that
hospital
bills.
Probably not.
How she goes to the emergency room all the time. I bet she just doesn't pay them.
Yeah.
A lot of people also ask me,
or she tells them she's like destitute.
Probably.
Amberlynn, when are you gonna get a job? Like, you don't have that big a following. And I'm just like, do you not see how many views I get on my videos? Like, I really don't have like a huge following. I almost have 100,000 subscribers, and I'm like going crazy about it, and I'm so grateful. I can't even believe it. But you guys have to realize that you don't get paid per subscriber, you get paid per view.
I have to save every penny where I can.
Her ears peak around the same amount too.
Yeah.
Right? She's like, you can see my ears more.
Yeah.
It's the same. The exact same.
And I'm so thankful for my grandma and my mom. They both offered to help pay for Twinkie's surgery.
It's fucking crazy that she would even accept money from her grandma or her mom for that.
My savings was directly for taxes. It was directly for taxes.
Okay, so you can't owe a little extra on tax. Like, the IRS will let you make payments.
Yeah.
You can take some of that money to pay Twinkie and be a little short on your tax bill. It'll be fine.
I just feel really lost, confused, frustrated. I feel like things aren't always fair.
I just want to let you guys know that I don't just work to pay bills. I don't just work to pay for things that I need. I work to spend my money how I want to. As long as I have my bills paid and everything taken care of, I think how I spend my money is up to me. I am very responsible with my money. I make sure that I buy the things I need. I take care of my bills. And then if I have, leftover money, I should be able to do what I want with it. I think everyone should be able to do what they want with their own money.
And you did what you wanted with your own money, and now you don't have any more.
That's exactly what happened.
You did what you wanted, sweetheart, so no one feels
criticizing
Yep.
me for buying things is ridiculous, because everyone should be allowed to do so. If you have the money, do what you want with it. Like, I'm not trying to be mean or anything. I just don't understand why it's anybody's business what I do with my money. Hey, you guys. Target haul. I promise not every video is gonna be Target haul, hauls, but I shouldn't have to justify, like what I do with my money. Like, we all earn money, we're all adults. Do your responsibilities first and then call it a day. No matter what size you are, no matter how often you leave the house, if you like to dress cute or if you like to have a large clothing selection, then do it. Who cares what other people think? And I just think it's wild to me that people have such a big issue with how much I spend when my money is none of your business. Growing up, I only had one pair of pants that I wore constantly. I had a Jimi Hendrix sweatshirt.
I don't buy any of this.
I don't buy any of this either. I'm waiting for the my mother made me wear a trash bag to school story. Fucking lying ass bitch. The same girl who only drank Fiji water and took day trips to Disney. Yeah. Only had one pair of pants.
I wore every single day, and that's the only clothing items I really had. I might have had a few other shirts here and there. I think I had one black shirt that said Giants on it. I know, fat jokes are coming in on that one, but I really liked the Giants when I was younger. I think I was trying to like relate to my dad or whatever, but those were really the only two things that I would wear all the time.
Just because you didn't change your clothes doesn't mean you didn't have any. You were just lazy then too, maybe.
And now that I'm able to express myself with clothing, obviously I can't express myself 100% how I want to because my weight does kind of stop that from happening. But I try to make do with what I can with what I have how I look now. A lot of people have been talking about my money lately, which is really weird because I feel like everyone's money is like everyone's money. If you make it, do what you want with it. As long as
at the time, this was probably people saying, Amber, you should not blow all of your money. YouTube won't last forever. You should probably save some of your money. This was probably helpful advice that she was getting. And she's like, everybody's being a hater and telling me not to waste all my money.
Yeah.
You should have listened.
you're responsible first, which I am, and I save a lot of freaking money. I'm just gonna use this as an example. I think it's really weird that like other YouTubers can spend like $10,000 on this purse, $6,000 on that jacket, get a pair of shoes for
it's because they're thin.
Those are items that they could resell if they needed to. If you bought a $10,000 purse, you could probably turn around and sell it for $8,000 if you suddenly became destitute. You can't do that with plastic junk.
Well, in her mind, it's the same thing.
Right.
$1,000, and it's totally fine, but I spend like $48 on earrings that I'm gonna enjoy wearing, and people get mad at me. $48 is really not that much. Everyone's lifestyle is completely different, and when people say like, oh, you're flexing because you have a Coach purse or a Coach wallet, like, no, that's not it. Like, I just hate that. Like,
I remember the exact clip she's talking about, and you brought it up earlier. She showed her wallet, and she's like, oh, there's like $1,500 in there. Oops.
Yeah, she loved to flex. And she felt very superior. And then when people would tell her she should not waste her money, she was like, oh, the poor peasants, they just don't understand what it's like to be so wealthy.
Yeah. You're worried about my money. Why don't you go get a job? Fucking Paris Hilton
I
ass.
work hard for my money. Sitting here holding my phone up, it makes my arm very tired.
She really took for granted
She did.
how much she had and what she was able to do.
And you know, I am sure that if she doesn't, like a complete idiot, delete her YouTube channel, YouTube will give her back her monetization when she reapplies. The question is, will she be smart enough to have learned a lesson and actually start, like, seriously investing? Her $600 Lego budget should be going into, like, a 401k, not Legos. Maybe she'll learn, maybe she won't.
Buy something super cheap, people tell me to buy more expensive things, but then when I buy expensive things, people tell me to stop flexing and I should just like go the cheap route. My money is my money, your money is yours, and I think that other people, like, everyone should just worry about their own. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, right, they were giving you helpful advice, Amber. You should have listened.
To have another year of saving a ton of money, because what I like to do when I get paid, automatically I save 40% for taxes. Bam. Majority of the time, taxes is about 31%. I'm gonna be honest, when you do YouTube, they take about 31%. But I like to be safer than sorry, honey, because I am not wanting to go up in there and being like, I don't have the money.
So then she does have extra money in her taxes savings to pay for Twinkie's surgery.
Probably doesn't. She probably spent it.
Mm-hmm.
That's just really embarrassing.
She wasn't able to take a quarter of the year off and not.
True.
So that's already 40% of my money just saved, and then I want to say about another 30% I just save automatically. It's just saved. I don't use it. I have no reason to use it. So then that leaves me with 30% for like bills, and it just buy random stuff. It really doesn't matter, but I mean, it honestly depends on the month. Sometimes I'll barely use any money, and everything I got.
Turns out that was a big fucking lie.
Big lie.
Paid just automatically is saved. Anyways, that's just
this
like
time period is when she was buying
talking about money. Whatever. I just want to save money. I have a section of money that I do donate, whether that's to friends, family, charities. Doesn't matter. I always donate.
So she considered buying friends at this point. I think was when she was buying Feline.
Yeah.
So
that she considered that charity.
Mm-hmm.
Every single month. Then I have a section of money that is like emergency that I just don't touch. Then there's a section of money that's just kind of there. There's a section of money that I allow myself to spend on frivolous crap because it's my money and I make that money. You know,
it's my money and I spend it now.
I'm spending.
I will die, and that money ain't coming with me. I believe that no matter
Neither are the choosies, you weirdo.
You know, maybe that's why she never thought to bother to save. She didn't think that, like, yeah, Everybody's like, you know, what did she think she would YouTube at 50? She didn't think she would be here at 50, so it didn't matter.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
What you do for income, as long as you're not hurting anyone or whatever you do for your job, you're not just making money to pay bills. You're not just living life to pay bills.
No,
you know,
some people
whether I
are,
spend
Amber. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Some of us are just getting enough money from working all day, every day to pay bills. That's it.
We have money for our bills, our indulgences. It's just little indulgences, too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she didn't have kids.
No. And she wasn't taking care of her pets.
No.
It's not even like she was like, you know, I'm taking my pets to the groomers. I'm taking my pets to the vet. It was, she would wait until they were having an emergency to take them somewhere.
Yeah. Like, I gotta get both of my boys eyeglasses.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's a whole nother expense she never even, like, considered when talking to people.
Nope.
And $80 on 4 pairs of earrings, or I spend the $80 on a room for a hotel, or I spend the $80 on a purse. Like,
The only reason you got hotel rooms is because you wanted to eat food from another city.
That's so weird.
That's no one's concern or business but mine. I am very, very responsible with my money, and I know to you guys it doesn't seem like it because I post so many hauls. And trust me, if I were
So right,
you,
for her to be like, what I spend my money on is my business. Like, yes, it would be if you kept it your business, but when you're posting it on the internet, you're literally inviting other people into your business.
Yep. Produced and monetized content.
I'd be watching me or Amberlynn, and I'd be like, okay, this girl does not know how to, you know, save money, blah, blah, blah. But it's like,
Yeah.
I do. And I don't want to get into numbers because I don't feel like that's appropriate. I want to stop being judged for how I spend my money, because the money that I'm showing you, that I'm buying earrings with and like candles, you know, silly things like that, things that I do enjoy and love, there is a set amount of money that I allow myself to do that with. It's not like I'm just out buying, even though
Turns out that's exactly what she was doing.
That's what she was doing.
it does seem like that. And that's never my intention. I'm not here to brag. I'm just here to share my life. And
I do appreciate the juxtaposition of her going, I'm not going to be out buying, when we're posting this, because we literally are going to be out buying.
Oh, yeah.
Tot toys.
something I do enjoy doing is
Oh, and I'm going to put this live around 7:30. We'll probably be getting ready to go to the store then.
Uh-huh.
If you get in on this and you get in early, leave a comment of a toy recommendation.
Oh, yeah.
If you're lucky, we might grab a couple.
shopping.
$23,000 is a lot of money, and I do not spend that on Uber Eats. I have like a budgeting system that I do.
I would love to see her Uber Eats
Oh, my God.
order history.
Yeah.
Obviously, bills come first, savings, taxes, like all of that, very important. And I allow myself to spend money on things that I want. And that's why I do get things from Amazon. I sometimes go shopping, and it's like, it's no one's business what I do with my money, first of all. I'm not hurting. I'm very lucky for the money that I make, and I'm very, very grateful.
Turns out that was a lie, too.
But my Cameo is 40% off.
Beanbag and a Curry did a fantastic job
Yes.
with this. Fantastic.
Guys, I'll put Beanbag's channel in the description. Make sure you go give them a subscribe. Let us know what toys we should buy. And we'll see you guys Sunday.
Sunday. Okay.
What is this?
As you guys know, I was supposed to get a
Amberlynn tries to get help, but they cancel. Oh, maybe this might be a video worth watching.
Okay.
Look, I'm covering Mama Lynn. Ha.
Hi, Mom Lynn. Big
Bye.
boat.
All right. See you guys.
Bye.